Lesson 11, I can use square tiles to compose a rectangle and relate to the array model. Make sure you have your pencil and your packet and you're on lesson 11. Happy counting by tens. We're going to start with some fluency. We're going to skip count by tens starting at 360. Again, we're going to skip count by tens starting at 360. Get ready. 360, 370, 380, 390, 400, 410, 420, 430, 440, 430, 420, 410, 400, 390. 400, 410, 420, 430, 440, 450, 460, 470, 480, 490, 500, 510, 520, 510, 500, 490, 480. Good job. Fist bump. Now our application problem. You don't have this in your packet. We're going to do it together. Write your answer on the back of a page that's blank or get a notebook paper. Ty bakes 2 pans of brownies. In the first pan, he cuts 2 rows of 8. In the second pan, he cuts 4 rows of 4. Draw a picture of Ty's brownies. Write a repeated addition equation to show the total number of brownies in each pan. How many brownies did Ty bake all together? Write an equation and statement to show your answer. So at this point, pause your slide, answer A, B, and C, and then come back. Yay, you're back. If you're back, your answer should look like Miss Rimpson's. A, draw a picture of Ty's brownie. So we have 1 pan with 2 rows of 8. That's 8 plus 8 equals 16. Then we have our second pan, which he cuts 4 rows of 4. So that's 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, which again is 16 brownies. 16 plus 16 equals 32. Ty made 32 brownies all together. How many rows do you see? 1. How many tiles in the row? 10. Did I make a rectangle? Yes. Tell me about its rows and columns. It has 1 row and 10 columns. How can we arrange the tiles in a different way to form another rectangle? We can cut it in half and put the red tiles under the green tiles and have 2 rows of 5. Very good. And here we have it, 2 rows of 5. So how many rows do you see? 2. How many tiles are in each row? 5. How many columns do you see? 5. How many tiles are in each column? 2. What repeated addition equation can we use to find the total? 5 plus 5 equals 10. Now, on to Lesson 11, Problem Set. The instructions say use your square tiles to construct the following arrays with no gaps or overlaps. Write a repeated addition equation to match each construction. Remember, between each slide, pause the slide, do the work, and then get back on and see if your answer matches mine. So 1A says place 8 square tiles in a row. 1B, it says construct an array with 8 square tiles. And then C says write a repeated addition equation to match the array. Here we have 8 squares in a row for A. B, we have an array with 8 square tiles, 2, 4, 6, 8. And C, 4 plus 4 equals 8 is our repeated addition equation to match the array. Number 2, construct an array with 12 squares. Write a repeated addition equation to match the array. Rearrange the 12 squares into a different array. Write a repeated addition equation to match the new array. Pause, answer A, B, C, and D, and come back. And you're back. So, construct an array with 12 squares. Ms. Rimpson constructed her array. And then she wrote a repeated addition equation to match, which is 6 plus 6 equals 12. Then I rearranged the 12 squares into a different array. And I wrote a repeated addition equation to match the new array, which was 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals 12. Good job. You're almost to the finish line. Number 3. We're going to construct an array with 20 squares for A. B, we're going to write a repeated addition equation to match the array. C, we're going to rearrange the 20 squares into a different array. And D, we're going to write a repeated addition equation to match the new array. Pause, get your answers, and come back to see if they're the same as mine. I constructed my array with 20 squares. I wrote my repeated addition equation to match the array, which was 10 plus 10 equals 20. Yours may look different. I rearranged the 20 squares into a different array, and I got a repeated addition sentence of 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, which equals 20. In any order you have it, it's okay. Last but not least, number 4 and 5. Number 4 says construct 2 arrays with 6 squares. And number 5 says construct 2 arrays with 10 squares. Remember to pause, answer the questions, and come back to check your answers. And we are at the finish line. I constructed my 2 arrays with 6 squares, and I got A, 2 rows of 3 equals 6, B, 3 rows of 2 equals 2 rows of 3. And then 5, 2 rows of 5 equals 10. B, 5 rows of 2 equals 2 rows of 5. Great job. Super proud of you guys. We finished another lesson. Yay. Pat yourself on the back. Give yourself a round of applause. This is Miss Rimpson, and I will see you next time.